doesn't matter how calm and compliant you are when the system that you're encountering was created to facilitate your annihilation. This is William McNeil Jr. He is 22 years old, and by now you've probably seen the footage of Jacksonville police officers forcibly removing him from his car and brutally beating him. To be Black in the United States is to have a presumed criminality mapped onto your body. And unfortunately, no amount of respectability, politics, or compliance changes the fact that modern-day policing emerges directly out of slave patrols, an institution created to protect white property and return enslaved peoples fleeing from their enslavers. Respectability and compliance can be shields, but they are not absolute modalities of protection. I also find it disturbing that one of the police officers that threw him to the ground is Black, and this truly underscores the fact that reforming policing in the United States or putting more Black and brown people into the police force doesn't change the fundamental truth that this modality, this institution, was created to be carceral to Black and brown people. As we saw in this incident, Black people can and do participate in institutions that are carceral towards other Black people. Last thing I want to say is that I've been seeing footage of this circulating all over the internet, and I want to lovingly remind us of a conversation that we had during the summer of 2020 about sharing footage of Black trauma. At a certain point, we cross a threshold where sharing that footage stops doing the work of consciousness raising, so getting people to be aware of what happened, and actually starts to desensitize us to Black suffering and reproduce that trauma onto other Black people, bearing witness to the digital iteration of this incident. Ashonda, but entirely predictable.